Brussels sprouts, often underestimated on winter plates, are emerging as a powerful tool for regulating appetite and supporting healthy eating patterns during the colder months. While many people rely on packaged snack bars marketed for satiety or appetite control, research increasingly suggests that whole vegetables like Brussels sprouts may outperform these processed options by naturally influencing the body's hunger and fullness signals. Their unique combination of dietary fiber, micronutrients, and bioactive compounds promotes the release of satiety hormones such as GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1, and PYY, peptide YY, which play central roles in signaling the brain to reduce food intake and sustain energy balance. Unlike processed snacks that often rely on isolated fibers or added protein to mimic fullness, Brussels sprouts provide a complex, nutrient-dense matrix that supports digestion, hormone regulation, and long-lasting satiety. The fiber content of Brussels sprouts is particularly relevant to their appetite-regulating properties. These vegetables are rich in both soluble and insoluble fibers, which slow gastric emptying, promote smooth intestinal transit, and provide sustained nutrient absorption. Soluble fiber forms a gel-like matrix in the stomach and small intestine, creating a sense of fullness that is reinforced by the release of GLP-1 and PYY. These hormones signal to the hypothalamus that energy intake is sufficient, reducing the likelihood of overeating at subsequent meals. In contrast, many low-calorie or high-fiber snack bars provide isolated fibers that may trigger a temporary sensation of fullness, but they often lack the additional phytonutrients and micronutrients necessary to sustain hormone-driven satiety over several hours. Clinical studies comparing Brussels sprouts with processed appetite control foods highlight these advantages. In controlled trials, participants consuming a serving of Brussels sprouts prior to a meal showed significantly higher postprandial GLP-1 and PYY levels compared with participants consuming fiber-enriched snack bars containing similar caloric value. Notably, participants in the Brussels sprout group reported feeling fuller for longer, reduced cravings for high-calorie snacks, and lower overall energy intake during subsequent meals. The findings suggest that the complex fiber structure, combined with natural phytonutrients, provides a more effective signal to the brain's hunger centers than isolated or engineered fibers. Beyond fiber, Brussels sprouts contain glucosinolates, antioxidants, and micronutrients such as vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate, which may further influence appetite regulation. Glucosinolates, for example, have been associated with modulating gut microbiota composition, promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. These metabolites not only support digestive health, but also enhance GLP-1 secretion, providing an additional pathway through which Brussels sprouts naturally reinforce satiety. Snack bars, even those fortified with prebiotics or synthetic fibers, cannot replicate this multi-layered effect because they lack the full spectrum of plant compounds that work synergistically within the gut ecosystem. Another key advantage of Brussels sprouts is their low energy density combined with high nutrient content. While snack bars often deliver quick calories and sugar substitutes that may trigger transient satiety followed by energy crashes, Brussels sprouts provide volume, hydration, and slow-releasing carbohydrates that stabilize blood sugar levels. This steady glucose availability reduces post-meal hunger pangs and supports energy balance, especially important during winter months when reduced daylight and colder temperatures can trigger cravings for calorie-dense comfort foods. Incorporating Brussels sprouts into daily meals is both practical and enjoyable. Roasting them with a small amount of healthy fat, sautéing with garlic and herbs, or incorporating them into soups and grain bowls enhances flavor while preserving nutrient content. Even small servings consistently consumed before meals can produce measurable improvements in satiety hormones and appetite regulation. This natural strategy avoids the pitfalls of relying on processed snack bars, which may be convenient but rarely deliver the hormonal and digestive benefits of whole vegetables. The evidence surrounding Brussels sprouts highlights a larger principle in nutrition. Whole, minimally processed foods often outperform engineered solutions in promoting physiological health. Their fiber-rich structure, synergistic bioactive compounds, and nutrient density work together to support hormone-mediated satiety, stable energy levels, and balanced eating patterns. For individuals aiming to manage appetite, maintain weight, or support digestive health during the winter months, Brussels sprouts provide a scientifically validated, natural, and sustainable approach that goes far beyond temporary solutions offered by low-calorie or high-fiber snack bars. By consistently including Brussels sprouts in winter meals, individuals can harness the vegetable's appetite-regulating power, experience longer-lasting fullness, reduce unnecessary snacking, and support overall metabolic and digestive health. This demonstrates that nature's own design, complex, nutrient-dense, and synergistic, remains a superior ally for long-term wellness compared with processed alternatives, offering both measurable physiological benefits and a delicious way to stay full, satisfied, and nourished throughout the colder season.